Stay tuned, we'll be live at you in a few minutes. This is Daily Hip Hop News Live with Jordan Tower and M.Reck. Alrighty, so we got Cyssero here, we got M.Reck, and we're talking this new Ghost Behind the Pen track that you got out. Bars, bro. You went in on there.
Bars, fire.
I had to, man. That's
So-
what I'm known for giving up them bars, man, you know?
Hell yeah. Make sure you speak loud so the audience can hear you.
Okay. Well, you know that's what I do, man. I'm known for the bars, and I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah. So a lot's going on with the whole Meek and Game thing, and then, Beanie Sigel jumped in it, and then you jumped in it. So a lot of stuff's going on right now. I mean, what's the climate like in Philly? I mean, you're in Philly.
Right.
What's going on over there? You said you had a lot of meetings today. You know what I mean? Like, I guess a lot of people were making phone calls today.
Yeah, a lot of G calls got made, Philly politics, and the Philly politics and the G calls had to get made just so everybody could, check temperature, see where everybody at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause, with the snap of a finger, it could get wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably trying to make sure nobody gets hurt, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all know that, we all trying to do something bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? And get away from the element, the part of the game that make it ugly for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And make it hard for everybody. So, everybody just, making sure that nothing gets crazy.
Yeah. I know everybody enjoyed that diss that you put out because you got straight to the bars. What do you think, Reck? Like, to ask Cyssero something. I know Reck really enjoyed the track. Did you put Max B in the beginning of the track, or did somebody else do that?
No, I did that.
Isn't that from a come up interview? Is that from a come up interview?
Definitely is.
So that is me on the track. That's me saying, so you, I'm asking him, so you got different deals, you're in between deals. That's me. I'm part of the Cyssero diss.
Wow. Crazy.
So what made you choose that?
It just, I felt like Max was, what he was saying in the interview just fit where my mind state was at. You know what I'm saying? It just was fitting how I was feeling, where my mind state was at. And he just spoke for me. I felt like he was speaking for me in that interview. At this time.
So you feel like you're in this. So you kind of feel like you were in the same situation that Max B was at that moment. Being at a Bird Gang, but still signed to Bird Gang and kind of stuck.
I wouldn't say I was in the same exact position.
Are you free from Black Wall Street?
Huh?
Are you like free from Black Wall Street? Like you have no contracts, or do you have contracts?
No contract.
No contracts. I have a question. Why do you keep BWS at the end of your Twitter handle? I was wondering that.
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked me. Peep this, right?
Okay.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
At this time, everybody's still thinking, oh, Cyssero running with the game, Cyssero signed with the game, and me and Game relationship drives me fucking crazy sometimes because it's off and on, it's back and forth, and it's you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't understand.
I heard this about Game. I heard like Reck, what he's saying. Reck's having trouble hearing Cyssero a little bit, but basically, Game is kind of bipolar with Cyssero, and it's drives Cyssero crazy. The back and forth that Game plays, for the past 3 years, basically, right?
Shit, for the past decade.
For the past decade, he said, Game's been going back and forth with him. It's like hot and cold. Like he's fucking with him at one moment, and then at the next moment, he's not fucking with him so tight.
Right, and because he does that.
I felt that before. I'm sorry to cut you off, Cyssero, but I did a video with Game once, and I was supposed to do this video with him with like Jack, Mr. Fab, and everything. Like it was all set up, and then all of a sudden he kind of pulled from me, and like, but he was so cool when you meet him. You know what I mean? Like Game is a cool motherfucker, man. But sometimes he gives you the cold shoulder. So, and some people are just like that, and you kind of just got to accept them for who they are. You know what I mean? Like but it hurts a little bit because you're thinking this guy's fucking with you and he's not. Yeah, but he is. It's weird, right? You know what that's like, right?
Yeah, that's some Tommy shit.
Yeah.
But what it does, that whole thing, it has such a deciding factor of where my career is going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which that affects my life.
Yeah, because you don't know where your life's going to be next year. Yeah.
The seriousness behind it is like, all right, this affects my career, which in turn affects my life.
Yeah.
So he doesn't take it as serious as I do because it's not his fucking life and he doesn't have to give a fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, back to the story. 3 years ago, we wasn't doing nothing together. We wasn't nothing. Everything was just cold. But the streets didn't know that. The streets still like, Sis and Game rocking. And I'm like, only if you fucking knew. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does the strangest thing. He follows me. We weren't even following each other, bro. Like,
Right. Oh, on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter, Instagram, nothing. We wasn't even following each other.
Let me catch Rec up on where we're at so he can chime in. So, Rec, first of all, Rec, we don't need all this. We know you can't hear. He's going like this because he's on his phone. Basically, everybody thought like Cyssero was fucking with Game and everything, and he wanted to tell people like, I don't know what's going on, and he wants to tell the world that, you know, it's just not going in. They're not even following each other on Twitter. He's in limbo. He doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So then he follows me out of nowhere.
He just follows you on Twitter out of nowhere one day.
Out of nowhere, out of the blue.
Yeah.
For years. I'm like, what the fuck?
So can I speak?
Maybe.
Can you hear me?
Maybe he got his mind right and he want to make a move. So
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. I follow him right back. As soon as I follow him, I jump dead in his DM. Damn, what's up, nigga?
Yeah, because you're excited. Yeah.
So, you know, and guess what his reply was? If you want to fuck with me, now is the time. Call my phone. Now, that's the number.
So Rec, he hit up Game in the DM, and he was like, "Yo, what's good, man?" You know, once he followed him, and then Game said, "Now's the time to fuck with me." Is this recently?
This was probably like maybe 2.5 years ago.
2 years ago.
Oh damn.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So
Yeah.
I used the number. I gave him a call.
Okay.
He answers the phone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, now we're cruising.
Yeah.
This is looking good. And he tells me, oh, what's up, little bro? I got a track. I got the perfect track.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that, you know what I mean? And he said, it's me, you, Fab, and Ace Hood. It's coming. I'm sending it over. Give me your email.
Okay.
The track never came.
Okay, so Rec, Game told Cyssero, yo, he called him, Game picked up, and he said, yo, I got the perfect track for you. What, Fab, Ace Hood, Game, and who else?
Me.
And him. And the track never came in the email.
The
Wow.
track never fucking came, bro.
Okay, so it never came.
I'm like, here we go again with this shit. I don't know what this is, but he decides to do this type of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm texting him, I'm calling him. I'm like, yo, send the fucking song, dog. Like, send the shit. I'm ready to go. So he finally gives me a call and said, the CD, this is California Republic I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The CD is coming out tomorrow. I sent the track in your email. You got an hour to do it and send it back if you want to make the tape.
Wow.
So I go, what the fuck? All right, whatever. I go rush to the fucking studio. Here I am, fucking running around like a fucking chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking stay inside the circle
Yeah.
that pushed me, trying to stay loyal to this fucking brand.
Yeah.
And I run to the studio, get my engineer. He was already there at the
Yeah.
time. He had the dopest setup in the basement.
Wow.
You know, but it was just nice. So I ran down there. I opened up the file, and it's the logo. Remember that song? I don't know if you ever heard it.
What?
It's from the California Republic. It's called The Logo.
Okay.
So I said, oh, this is the song that he wants to do. I said, okay, fuck it. Game's on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump on it.
Yeah.
So I spit the verse, sent it back. He calls me after he get the track, the logo shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we in the studio right now listening to it. Everybody's going crazy. Sis is back on the wall. Sis is back on the wall.
Okay.
Said, oh, he's killing it. The track is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? It's still looking shaky.
Yeah.
Because it ain't exactly what he told me, but it was something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not only did I make the California Republic mixtape, we back in good graces.
Okay, so let me catch Rec up. So, do you remember the California Republic mixtape? That's what it was called, right, Cyssero?
Yeah, California Republic.
You remember that mixtape from Game?
Yeah, I remember hearing about
So
it.
Cyssero recorded a song called Logo on it.
Right.
And Game was feeling it and he was going crazy. And like, yo, you're back. This is it, man. We're in. Mixtape comes out. And Cycero's feeling like he's back in the mix.
Right.
Okay, so now continue the story.
Okay. So now I'm like, I gotta go out there and get face to face with him.
So you felt like you had to go to Cali and see him.
Yeah, I want to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? That G conversation.
Like, what's good with my career? Face to face.
Right.
Okay.
So I call him. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm fucking coming over there. He like, yo, that's what's up. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, bet. So I hop on the plane. I go out there, and I'm kind of like freestyling it the whole time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been away for so long, I don't know the ins and outs of everything. I don't know if the people that was there before when I was there, I don't even know if they still there anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm basically learning every step of the way. I'm just learning. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I land, I gave him a call, and I told him I was going to get a rental while I was out there.
Yeah.
But silly me, I didn't remember that I fucked up my license.
Okay.
Really. So my shit was suspended.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get a rental.
Right.
So I'm tight. But because of Fat Rat and Red,
Okay.
Red picked me up from the airport, from LAX. So
Okay.
I basically was, in good graces with those guys. And then I ended up, in the mix because Red was basically, he had the truck.
Oh, you were talking about the kid with the red hair.
Right.
I remember him because he was around that time. And Waxstar was around that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, know all those guys. So, it's been a long time.
You know how Waxstar hangs out with Soulja Boy and everybody now?
He does?
Yeah, he's out with Soulja Boy and Sean Kingston.
I thought he was hanging out with Chris Brown.
Oh, he's doing that too. But you know what? He got that from hanging around me. You know M to the K? You ever heard of M to the K? He's Soulja Boy's friend. He got Waxstar in the mix of Soulja Boy, and then Waxstar just started hanging out with everybody because everybody wants a little hood cred. And Waxstar's from Compton, right?
Right.
And Compton Menace and all them, so they all want to hang out with them. That's why they're all feeling like bossed up out there, like I'm a blood. When you're not, like Chris Brown. Come on, bro.
So, fuck, where was I at? I land. I'm with
Red picks you up. You're in the mix.
Right. I'm with Red. I'm in the mix. I just remember them dudes doing a lot of partying. There's a lot of partying.
Okay.
This is when I met Jazz Prince. That's Jay Prince's son.
Okay, so you met Jazz Prince out there.
Right. So it's me, Red, Jazz Prince, two homies. I forgot their names. But I remember we went to John Wall's crib.
Okay.
He was playing the game and shit over there. I know we went to Toxic. We definitely went to Greystone. You know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't find the perfect time to get this fucking conversation.
So you're hanging out with Game during this time. You're going to John Wall's crib. You're with Jazz Prince. You guys are all hanging out.
Right.
You're feeling like you're part of Black Wall Street in the mix.
Right.
Now what happens? Because you didn't have the conversation yet.
Yeah, I still didn't get the conversation. And he was off and on. I remember they partied so hard at Greystone one night. And we all came back to the hotel. Everybody goes to sleep. I'm fucking knocked out. I early as shit because I'm fucking hungry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're fucking North Hollywood somewhere. So I'm like, I don't got no fucking will. I don't know where the fucking food at. So I fucking get up. I walked until I found somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
It just so happened to be like fucking 8-9 blocks away from the fucking hotel, right?
Okay.
So by the time I get back to the hotel, everybody fucking gone.
Okay.
Nobody's on my phone and nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? Come to find out, they went to the games. You know that the league where Game got like a team or some shit, and Chris Brown and them be playing ball.
Okay. Yeah. Like one of those celebrity basketball games.
Right.
Yeah.
That was going on.
So you got left behind.
Right, I got left behind. So then, matter of fact, that was Greystone night. It was another club we went to the night before. When everybody came back, they was like, yo, Game was mad. He was like, yo, where was this at? I'm like, did y'all tell him y'all left me and shit?
Yeah.
So, but long story short, we got up. Then that's when we went to Greystone. But
Okay.
long story short, I never got to fucking have this conversation, man.
And you went back home.
Yeah, everything just moving and shaking, and I'm like, dude, I can't fucking keep moving and shaking. Like.
And then your flight came up and you had to go home.
Right.
So no conversation got done in LA.
No business. We didn't get to talk about shit.
Okay.
Niggas did go to the studio.
So let's get to the point where you guys have a problem.
Well, basically with me, the problem been building up over years because it's like, dude, this is my.
So this track is basically you just expressing yourself right now.
Yeah,
You haven't had a real problem with Game. It's just been it's boiled up to this point where you got to say something.
Yeah, man, I got to get it off my chest, man. And then I feel like nobody knows, so everybody keep looking at me, even business. You know what I'm saying? Business ventures and business opportunities that could be coming to me ain't coming to me because they think that I'm fucking signed.
They think you're signed to Black Wall Street, so you're kind of like not getting looked at like an independent artist. You're looked at like a signed artist.
I'm not a free agent.
Okay, sis, thanks for telling us some background on that because now there's some context to why you kind of came at Game, and you didn't go at Game too hard on the track. You just let him know you're not happy, and I understand now because I was wondering like what's going on. Like I always thought you were Black Wall Street too. But I know it's kind of spooky over there sometimes. You know, like sometimes it's good to be signed to an artist, and sometimes it's not. I'm a big fan of Game, love his music, and I know you do too. I know you like because come on, you signed there.
It was the last real CD I bought.
Really?
It was the real last CD I bought.
So that was your last CD in the plastic, busting the plastic open.
Yes.
Game.
My first one was the documentary.
That was your first and last.
Bought CD was the documentary, and my last was the Red Album, bro.
That's dope. So Rec, he's saying the first album he ever bought was the documentary, and the last one was the Red Album.
Wow.
So he's a Game. He supports Game.
It's my fucking guy.
Yeah.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's dope. So okay, so now we got to get to this diss track. You felt like this was an opportunity. Now we're gonna attack this right away. I want to know. You said 92 bars, 30 were mine. Get to that, bro. What does that mean?
I mean, just because I don't want to let the fucking rabbit out the hat too fast, I never like to elaborate on it because I think it's clear and cut.
But where did those 30 bars come from? How did he get those 30 Cyssero bars? You had recorded content?
Huh?
You had recorded bars already?
The shit was already done.
How long ago?
The track.
On that same beat?
Probably like, I don't know what beat he did.
Okay. I want to know what 30 bars, bro. You're not going to let me know?
It's so much of a fucking hat trick. It all
Okay, so he took your bars apart and spread it throughout the track.
Right.
I get it. So he did surgery.
He kind of like did his game thing.
So Rec, he's calling it the game thing. He's calling it the game move is surgery. He's borrowing bars, Cyssero bars. But But so maybe it was inspired. Cyssero inspired some of those bars. He flipped it a little bit.
I like that.
I like that too because I'll do that too. I'd be plagiarizing some shit sometimes. You know, you flip it. You're like, oh, that's a fucking cold ass quote. If I change this and this, it's mine now. I get it. So you didn't ghostwrite anything. You inspired some bars.
See, that's the thing. I did ghostwrite.
Okay, but for game?
I did ghostwrite.
You ghostwrite for game before?
I'm not going to say whole verses.
Okay. What? So when you... Rec, you want to chime in on this? He said he never ghost wrote a whole verse for game, but like how... See, Rec's an artist too, so he can kind of... I'm not an artist. I've been in studio plenty of times with Mobb Deep and everybody. I see it going.
Did Cyssero, I don't know if he can hear me.
He can hear you.
Did you ever reference a song for game?
Oh, you mean like a whole reference track? Or something?
Verse.
Yeah, did you ever reference a whole track?
Or verse?
No.
No, he said no, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
So you would just give him a line here and there?
I guess you could say that.
Or would you give him a topic?
Oh, punchline.
I'm going to tell you something, Cyssero. Don't be so... Like, the truth is the truth, and that's what we do on this show. We, you know, like, okay, like, just your dude that beat up Beanie Sigel, I'm sure he had a reason to do that,
Right.
but I still don't agree with it. So I'm going to speak my mind on it. You know, like, Beanie Sigel, it seems like Beanie Sigel, I mean, Rec has his own stories with Beanie Sigel. You know, Beanie Sigel has a good heart, but he messes up sometimes, I guess. You know, I never... When I was with Beanie Sigel, he rolled out the red carpet for me. I can't say anything bad about the guy, because I only dealt with him once or twice.
Okay.
And he embraced me. But I guess, you know, if you deal with Beanie Sigel more than one time, maybe, you know, I mean, it's like anybody, you know? They're not there. Some people just aren't reliable, and that's nothing against Beanie Sigel. It's just that some people... I have friends that... They say they're going to meet me in an hour, and they just fucking never show up, you know? It's like, what the fuck just happened, man? It's like, oh no, I went to the bank, and then I popped a tie. You know, they have a crazy-ass story. And sometimes that adds up. And, you know, these guys might idolize Bean, so it really hurts them.
Right.
It's personal because it's like, damn, I look up to Beans, and it hurts them. And some people, when they deal with pain, it comes out like that.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what happened with that situation. I don't know why they're doing interviews about it. Maybe they feel bad and they're trying to like explain it, you know? Like that's what I see happening. Like I think they feel bad for hitting Beans.
You know what it be sometimes?
Well, let me...
Hold on, he's talking. Hold on one sec, Rec. I'm sorry. And then after you talk, I'm going to let Rex ask you a question.
Okay. Normally what happens like with situations like that is like I think he did an interview because once something happened, people just gotta dig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People want to know, like, yo, what the fuck happened? What made that do what it was? Like, why did it have to go down like that?
Yeah.
So you know, it just the journalism kicks in.
Yeah. So then people are requesting interviews, just like we requested an interview from you, and you kind of got to speak about it.
When the journalism kicks in, you know, if you got a brand and you're trying to do something, you know that. It's a good opportunity, you know,
to get your notoriety.
Right, and clear the air.
I think Rec has a question for you.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yo, Cyssero,
You.
what was your mind state when writing Ghost Behind the Pen? Did you smoke? Was you hitting work? You know what I'm saying? Was you on lean? Was you on coke, dope? Oh, you don't fuck with none of that shit at all. You know what I'm saying?
Number one, coke dope. Hell no.
He said coke dope. Hell no.
Hell no. No, I was actually sober than a motherfucker.
He was sober.
Okay, dope. How long did it take him to
How
write
long
that?
did it take you to write that?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Dope.
20 minutes for that was pretty good 8-9 minutes right there, straight bars. I like how you changed the beat at one point too.
Yeah, because
That
I
was
was
dope.
dope.
And I like that line where you were like, "That's like French without having a feature on the track. That's like game without sentences." That shit was hard. You had some bars. Like I wrote down some bars I like. I liked how you started off with the Max B interview. I felt like I was a part of it.
Yeah, I like to do that. You know, kind of create something, paint a picture, dress it up. Put the
Yeah, it was a good intro. It got you kind of ready for it, you know. And everybody loves Max B.
Exactly.
Fact.
I love Max B. I got a good
Now, let me ask him this.
Oh, what'd you say?
Song. I actually got a song with Max.
Oh, you got a song with Max B? Did you ever release it?
It's actually it's on YouTube. It's called Armed and Dangerous.
Armed and Dangerous. Everybody check that out. Make sure you check that out. Armed and Dangerous.
Yo, Max killed the hook, yo. Killed it. And we did it together in the studio.
Oh, wow. They were in studio doing it. Okay, Rec wants to ask you another question.
Okay.
I want to know what's the origin of the Meek Mill beef.
Oh, good question.
He said, good question.
People need to know what
Thanks.
this is because, like his fans jump out the window thinking that it's just some hater guy trying to get his name up.
So his fans think you're a hater.
Yeah, just trying to get my name up.
Right.
Hell no, that ain't the kind of fucking guy I am. Really? You serious? You know what I'm saying? But me and him got a competitive background, man. You know what I'm saying? And me and this guy was always good, man. Always cool, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up around the same neighborhoods, North Philly, man. You know what I'm saying?
So when he had braids, you guys were cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Every weekend, we would see each other damn near at the fucking Hideaway on fucking 19th and Cecil B. Moore. That was the spot for the youngins. You know, go get your Wallies. You know, the big butt young girls fucking booty dancing on you all fucking night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Your first taste of fucking freedom. We was fucking little kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was always love, man. Always, man. And I kind of seen it going wrong, man. And I was.
When did you start seeing it go wrong, and what was happening?
It was like around 2009. Man.
2009.
Yeah, we both had dope singles on the radio.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And mine was called Swag It Out.
Okay.
And Meek's was called In My Bag.
Okay, so Rec, when he had In My Bag Out, Meek had In My Bag Out, he had Swag It Out, Cyssero had Swag It Out. They were on, what radio station is that?
Power 99.
Power 99. They were both moving, and this is where he saw the relationship going downhill.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
What happened? Was he hating on
I don't
you?
want to put too much. Personally, man, from the shit that I was seeing and what I was hearing, it wasn't like a personal hate. It was a competitive hate.
It was a competitive hate. Okay.
As good as me. You know what I'm saying?
What did you notice? Was it talking? Was he talking behind your back?
Yeah, that too.
Did he ever do anything like not pick up your calls anymore?
Well, not really, but we didn't really do too much calling each other, especially after I started seeing the competitive shit happen.
So once you started seeing him be competitive and talk behind your back a little bit, you kind of were cool on him.
Yeah, man, it was like, there was no reason to really go there, man. It was like.
And this is he still had braids at this point.
Huh?
He still had braids at this point?
Yeah, he still had braids.
Yeah, because he cut his braids in 2010. That's when I did a video with him.
Right.
Yeah.
That was right around the time when his 215 affiliated label with Charlie Mack was
Right.
And they was being.
And that's a whole nother story. I know that story. It's very confusing for a lot of people. Charlie Mack actually helped him get out of jail.
Right. And he was hating from jail.
He was hating you from jail?
From jail.
What was he saying?
He told directly. See, I don't want to piss people off, but it's real, man. People get mad.
The truth is the truth, bro.
People get mad when you say the truth. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, and this is what Kev told me.
Okay.
Kev called my phone 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And told me, hey, guess who I talked to? I said, who? He said, Cousin E. I said, oh shit, Cousin E. He said, yo, Cousin E said he didn't like Swag It Out at first. He thought Swag It Out wasn't it.
Who's Cousin
I
E?
said, yeah, Cousin E said this.
Who's that?
He didn't think Swag It Out was it. I
Okay.
said, yeah. He said, until.
Okay, now you gotta define who these people are right now. Who's Cousin E?
Oh, Cousin E is Freeways people.
Freeways people. And wait, he didn't like it. And who's Kev? Are you talking about Cosmic Kev?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I just want to clarify for the people because they might be confused. So Cosmic Kev called you and said Cousin E, who's down with Freeway, didn't like it.
Right.
Okay. How does this lead to Meek though?
Exactly. Watch this.
Okay.
Kev said, Cousin E said he didn't believe in Swag It Out until they played it in the club. And everybody was going crazy in the club. I said,
So when he heard this song, Swag It Out, Go Crazy in the Club, he was like, I'm fucking with it now.
yeah, this is it.
Okay.
I understand now. I get it.
Okay.
Then, right after that, he said, and guess who else I talked to? I said, who? He said, I talked to your man Meek.
Okay, so Cosmic Kev spoke to Meek.
Right.
Okay.
He said, hey, yo, you won't believe what he said to me. I said, what'd he say? He said, why all I hear is Swag It Out while I'm in jail? Why that's all I hear? Where's in my bag at?
I gotta tell this to Rec.
Yeah, you gotta fill me
Okay,
in.
so Rec, Cosmic Kev called Cyssero and said, yo, I spoke to Meek, and Meek said, I ain't hearing my record. All I hear is Cycero's record. What's up with that?
Oh wow, that sounds like.
From jail. Meek's in jail right now.
Oh damn.
So he's like, I'm only hearing Cycero's record. What's up with my record?
Wow.
Competitive hate.
Competitive hate.
There's nothing wrong with that though, Cyssero, but I understand why you were hurting by it because that was your man's before.
Exactly.
I understand. Just like me and Rec. See, me and Rec were competitive, but we also come together at the same time. But I support him and he supports me. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are on some hater shit and they don't want the other person to go forward. And that's what sucks. Me and Rec support each other. You should support your homie. Your homie should inspire you to do better.
Exactly.
That's it. But some people take a different route.
And what also makes it crazier, is that when he came home, I still put him on Swag It Out remix.
You put him on the Swag It Out remix when he came home from jail still, so he was the bigger man. Okay, so Meek comes home from jail, and you put him on the Swag It Out remix.
Yep, no one.
So you're the bigger man, and you knew he was hating on you.
Yeah, I started to kind of put myself in his shoes. Like, he don't personally hate me. He competitively hates me.
Okay, so you understood he was competitively hating you.
Right, and I put myself in his shoes. Like, how would you feel if I just jumped back on the scene out of nowhere with a hot record and you was torching?
Did you address the beef, or did you address him hating on you, or you just let it be?
I just let it be.
That's big. Yeah, that's big. He just let it be, Rec. He just said, "Yeah, fuck it." Yeah.
I'm kind of getting tired of doing that, though. I'm always the bigger fucking guy. You see what I'm saying?
I can relate. Trust me. And me and Rec can both relate to you being the bigger guy all the time.
And this shit's starting to piss me off now because it's like, yo, when do I fucking get like rewarded for doing this?
Well, I think you are now because you're speaking your mind, and the universe is going to change for you.
Hell yeah, yeah, I like that.
Now, trust me. Just put those positive vibes out there and make sure you stay safe. But let's get forward with this. So what happened after this for you guys to beef again?
Say it one more time.
What happened next? So you put him on the Swag It Out remix.
This studio session
Yeah.
right here let me know.
Was the studio session in the Batcave?
Yes. yes. And this studio session let me know.
I know, I got you.
Let me know that this shit ain't gonna never be the same between us, man. So.
Okay, so let me catch Rec up. So there's a studio session in the Batcave. This changed everything. Now he's gonna tell us.
Okay.
So boom, we actually recording the verses for the Swag It Out remix.
Okay, so you're recording Swag It Out remix in the studio.
Right. And this is the session that fucking changed everything for me.
He still has his braids.
Yeah, he still has his braids.
Okay.
So it was Oskino, Meek, me,
Oskino, Meek, you. Who else? Gilly.
Those the homies.
So this is when Philly was united in a way.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Remy Rock was there. Mike Knox was there.
Mike Knox was there. Remy Rock. Okay.
CD. I mean, they always on the Swag.
You mentioned them too. You mentioned Remy Rock and Quilly.
Mike Knox.
On the diss record that you did. Did you say something about Quilly in the beginning?
No, I said something about Quilly, not Ready Rock.
That's what I said, Quilly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anyways, let's get to the studio session. So you're in there, you're recording it.
Yeah, so we all in there, we recording it. And I just realized I just gave some shine to some people, too.
It's all good. Bro, hey, we're not haters here. You can give shine to some people.
You're right, but I'll be remembering that some of those guys won't do that for me. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, we always got to do more for other people. You know why? Because we're putting good into the universe. So you're a good person, man.
I like you, Jordan. I like you, man.
Hey, we understand each other. Reck's the same type of person. We're good spirits here.
Right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You know
Salute.
okay. So boom, we in the session.
Okay.
And Meek questions me about it. He said, "Yo, why all these people on the song? Not like he had a problem with it. He just was asking me like where the extra people come from."
Okay, so you were putting Gilly on. You were putting all these other people on the song too that were in the studio.
Right.
Okay, and he didn't like that. Meek didn't like that. He was like, "It should be me and you." That's the vibe you got.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say he had a problem with it. He just didn't know what it was.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If someone questions it, they got a problem with it. They just don't want to say anything. Let's be honest.
Didn't want to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll say it for you. And I fuck with Meek. Don't get it wrong. I like Meek. It's just that, hey, it's the truth. You know.
Yeah, it's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So he asked me. You know, I thought it was just supposed to be me, you, and Gilly.
Right.
I'm like, well, Kev kind of asked me to do this favor. Throw Knox and Ready on there to make it crazier.
Okay. So this was Kev's idea to throw who on there? Knox?
Knox and Ready.
Knox and Ready. Okay.
Right. So we all do the verse, and while Gil was laying his verse, the music is bumping out those big ass speakers.
Yeah.
So I kind of lean on Meek's shoulder a little bit to kind of like get closer to his ear so he can hear me.
Yeah.
I said, yo, we gonna kill this shit at the end. You gonna go, and I'm gonna jump right off you, and I'm gonna end it.
Right.
And the way he kind of said, all right, it kind of like the way he moved this, like, get off me. Yo, that's
Okay, let me tell Wreck this. Okay, so Wreck.
So it's official. We do not fuck with you.
Okay. I gotta tell Wreck this. Okay, so Wreck. And excuse the audience. Wreck just is having trouble hearing because he's on his phone right now. His computer died. So basically, Wreck, the music's bumping in the studio, and you know when you gotta lean in on someone and talk to them in their ear. He does that to Meek. He's like, "Yo, we're about to murder this. Wait, he's gonna go, and then you're gonna go, and he's gonna go."
Right? No, he was gonna go, and I was gonna.
Okay, so Meek was gonna go, and then he was like, "You're gonna go, and then I'm gonna go," and then Meek Mill went, get off of me."
Oh,
and then he said, "Whoa!" He knew at that point we just don't fuck with each other.
He didn't even want me touching him. I'm like, Jesus.
That's crazy.
He didn't even, he said he didn't even, it was like he had germs. Like, get off of me, homie.
Meek literally gave him the cold shoulder.
But he rides bikes with his other homies, so you know he really just doesn't fuck with you because he's riding on motorbikes with his other homies.
And the way he did it blatant enough for me to know, but nobody else to catch it.
Right.
So it wasn't like, yo, get the fuck up. It was one of them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was good enough for me to know what it was. He was letting me know.
Yeah.
Fuck you like that?
Damn, that sucks, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because I know you looked at him as a friend, like you wanted to be friends with him. You're the type of guy that wants to get along with people.
Yeah, it's like we already did.
So
it was like, why change it up?
Oh, Wreck wants to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah. When was the last time him and Meek saw each other or spoke since all this happened?
When damn, another crazy story.
Oh, this is a whole nother story.
Yeah. So when he called me, fucking snapping on me.
He called you snapping on you?
Yeah, he called me snapping on me. And it was
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because of a text message that surfaced, and it was almost like somebody was trying to somebody premeditated this, like somebody was trying to cook up a beef real fast.
Okay, so Wreck, this is all over a text message that resurfaced. It was an old text message?
It was actually it wasn't that old, but it wasn't from that very day.
Okay, and was it a text message to somebody else?
It was from me to my old head.
Okay, so Cyssero texted his old head a little while back, like a week before, I would say.
Probably like
it was a week old text. How did Meek see this text?
Woo. This is what made me feel like somebody was trying to start something.
Okay, so Wreck, basically Cyssero feels like someone was trying to start a beef between these guys.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, it was one of those moves because it bounced from L to R to Louis to me. That's 4 different people that passed this text around.
Okay.
Because
who's Louis?
Louis V. Gutter.
Louis V. Gutter. Okay. And who's the person I went to before?
I don't really want to get into it.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to say his name. So, okay, basically, okay, Rick. So it's basically a text that was passed along. The only name, Louis V. Gutter got it, and then you got it to Meek. Okay, so what did this text say?
Yeah, what was the text? I'm lost.
All right, so this is when Meek and Gil was having a clash.
Okay, so this is when Meek and Gilly weren't going to get along.
Okay. Yeah, they were clashing, right?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I knew Gilly the Kid since I was 15, 16 years old. I've been recording with Gilly the Kid.
Yeah, because Gilly the Kid's like a low-key legend in Philly with the whole, with his first group.
See, not low-key, he's legend.
He is legend, yeah. So you knew him since you were 15?
Yeah, I've been recording with him since I was like 16 years old.
So how long does that make, I mean, not to put your age out there, but like, how long would you say you've known Gilly?
A decade and some change.
A decade, about 10 years.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what did this text say, bro? Just get to it, bro.
So,
because we still got to get to your diss track.
So, and I hate that it's called a diss track, but it is what it is.
Let's call it a truth track. Let's call it a truth track.
Yeah, that's what it really should be called.
Yeah.
So, Gil and Meek, they clashing. I'm talking to L. L is close to G. L is close to Gil.
Okay.
So, L and me, we talking about it. We hang up, and I text him just to fuck.
Who's L?
Oh, LB. That's my old head.
Okay, he's the old head. And you were talking about the whole Gilly and Meek beef.
Right.
And then he went over to Gilly and talked to him about something.
Right. No, so me and L hung up.
Okay, you and L hung up.
And I text L. I said, hey, yo, tell Gil, don't let Meek burn his ass. I said, damn, what do you need help? He want me to burn him for him?
Okay, so he got off the phone with his old head, and his old head was about to go speak to Gil, right? And he texts his old head, yo, don't let Meek burn his ass on this track. Like, if you need help, I'm here. Like, for some bars, right?
But not saying I'm here, but saying, like, what you want me to help? LOL.
Oh, what you want me to help, LOL? Maybe, like, jump on the track? Oh, it was like a joke.
Basically joking and teasing.
Because you've known Gilly longer, and you were just like shooting the shit.
Yeah, just shooting the shit.
Not in turn going against Meek. Just be like, yo, I got you. You're my homie.
It was more of a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke, and you're saying like I'm rooting for you, man. Like, cause you know him longer.
Yeah, like dog. What you want me to do it for you? Ah ha ha ha. Like, don't let him burn you. What you need help? Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Like,
so this got to Meek.
Yeah, so I don't know how in the fuck somebody thought that text message was gonna help anybody.
I have a question though. Are you still cool with your old head?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
All right.
But man, when that text bounced around to Meek, out of context like that, Meek went fucking crazy, threw a picture of
I just think it's weird. Like, if I text Wreck, I know nobody else is going to see that text.
Right.
I have confidence in that. So, someone was out of pocket.
Yeah. Right.
Passing texts along.
Them texts got spooky.
That was spooky. That's a spooky situation over there.
Yeah, man. That shit flew around like a fucking chain letter.
Yeah.
By the time it got to Meek, Meek was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Then he put a picture of me on his Instagram. He ain't call me like, sis, what the fuck is this? You serious or you joking? None of that.
Wait, when did Instagram come out?
Huh?
Instagram or Twitter?
No, Instagram was out when this happened.
Oh, so the braids are off.
By this point, the braids are off.
This is... Had I done a video with Meek yet? That
Probably did.
the My Team shit?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It was out.
Okay. That's the first time and last time I saw Meek Mill. I mean, it's all good. I was happy for him when he got signed, but I had a feeling like...
I was fucking too.
Yeah, because, like, you're not a hater. You were happy he got signed, too, even though he snapped on you right before that, right?
Yo, the way he did it was just crazy because when he got the text,
Yeah.
instead of calling me and saying, sis, in what context is this text?
Yeah.
Do you mean this or is this a joke? He didn't give me the G call. He just took it like I meant it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I meant. And he took a picture of me, put it on Instagram. This fucking sucker.
Okay, so we're going to get to this right now, and I got to do this right because this is going to go in a whole different direction. Okay, so, and I'll give my insight on this. Okay, so Meek gets the text. Instead of Meek calling sis, right? He went right to Instagram, got emotional, and he said, what, fuck Cyssero, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay,
So
Meek still acts like this to this day.
you're saying Meek Mill pull a Twitter finger move with
Well,
him?
now Instagram's out now, so he put an Instagram picture of Cyssero up and said, fuck Cyssero, da 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 da. Instead of calling Cyssero and saying, what's up with his text?
Right.
Because Cyssero could have said, that was a joke to Gilly. I didn't mean, I didn't mean I'm going to get at you. It was a joke because I'm friends with Gilly. That was supposed to stay on the damn phone and not become a chain letter.
Oh shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So his text to Gilly became a group text.
Okay, now this gets me to somewhere where I'm a little disappointed in Meek right now because it seems like he's trying to go to Instagram wars right now instead of responding to the pest control. Now we got the pest control video coming out tomorrow. Meek, Philly needs, besides what you guys have, Philly got Meek right now. Meek is the guy, right?
Right.
He should be representing. He can spit. He could have responded to Game, but he didn't. It's disappointing.
All right, let me ask
Okay,
you this.
Rec wants to ask you something.
Okay.
With Sigel getting knocked out.
Okay, Sigel getting knocked out.
Now, hold on. Where was he when Sigel got knocked out? Like, where did he hear the news? Cyssero.
Oh, where were you when you heard Sigel got knocked out?
In the barbershop.
You were in the barbershop. Did you hear right after it happened?
Yeah.
Did it spread through Philly like wildfire immediately?
Yeah, because everybody thought it was a rumor.
Everybody thought it was a rumor. Did someone run in the barbershop? Beanie just got knocked out. Beanie just got knocked out.
It was more like
Wow.
it was playing, everybody getting a haircut, and then somebody said, yo, turn that fucking music down, dog. And was on the phone, and then was like, yo, Beans just got knocked out.
Okay, so he was in the barbershop. Someone was on the phone, told him to cut the music off. And then he got the phone call. Then some guy in the barbershop said, yo, Beans just got knocked out.
Wow.
How did you feel?
Like, what the fuck you talking about? Beans didn't get no fucking knocked out, nigga.
He was in disbelief.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on, that's Beanie Sigel, bro. That's the guy. This is a guy who put on a lot of people in Philly. No matter what happened with state property, he brought these guys straight to Rockefeller.
Yeah, man.
Beanie Siegel's not a selfish person, I'll give him that, because he could have signed them all to him, then brought them to Rockefeller. He brought them straight to Rockefeller, right?
I don't know too much about that. I don't want to speak on that.
You don't have to speak on it. That's just how I saw it as a fan growing up.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. But, it's still little issues.
Of course. Yeah. But those guys are like brothers. They're going to have their own issues. That has nothing to do with us.
Did you hear Oskino and Petey Crack?
I heard their interview. Actually, M.Reck's partner did one of their interviews with Petey Crack, that Doggy Diamonds guy.
Right.
Yeah, he did the
right.
interview,
That's
actually,
not
yeah.
I'm talking about the podcast, the newer one.
Yeah, that's what, isn't that what, oh, you're talking about Rap Radar. What is it called? Drink Champs.
Drake Champ.
Oh yeah, the Oskino and
Oh, what, they got more into detail on Drink Champs than Doggy Diamonds?
I didn't.
I didn't listen to Doggy Diamonds or Drink Champs yet, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask this.
Yo, Cyssero likes our out the loop. That's our constant theme we have. Cyssero likes the out the loop. That's Reck's trademark.
Let me get in the loop with this though.
Okay.
Let me ask another question.
Sure.
Cyssero, with Sigel getting knocked out by Mrecktv Bay. Now, Cyssero, you put out a Meek Mill diss, and it seems like Tiffy is riding with Meek and Dream Chasers. Now, where does that leave him? Like, is it gonna get spooky? Like, in terms of somebody trying to put hands on you, or you and the homie Mrecktv Bay is good?
Say that one more time.
Okay, he's saying. Oh no, he's saying like, okay, you came at Meek, right?
Not really.
He didn't go that hard at Meek. He's saying, is Mrecktv Bay going to be mad at you?
He probably would be a little salty, but it ain't really nothing to be mad about. Cause I ain't say you bitch ass nigga. I was busting on him.
Yeah, you didn't get disrespectful. You just came for some bars.
It's basically, if you listen to the lyrics, ain't really nothing to get.
Oh no, I listened to him. Trust me, a few times. Yeah, we enjoyed them.
In general, just for anybody that listened to it, if you listen to the lyrics, there's nothing. There's nothing personal in it. It's me talking about.
Well, you mentioned that he used beans, right, to kind of like try to get ahead in the beef, right?
I'm looking at it like from a rapper standpoint, a rapper watching another rapper.
Yeah.
And the rapper feeling like, nigga, you letting people get over on you, and you gotta hold it down a little harder. This is what this is. You see what I'm saying? I
felt the same way. I thought he should have just came. You're coming. It's not like you're dissing somebody that you think's below you. Game is up here too, so you guys should go toe for toe instead of getting your mans involved and Beans involved, right?
Right.
He should have held his own on it because we know Meek. We know Meek got bars. He's from Philly, dogs. Like, there's bars in Philly. He could hold his own against Game.
He do this shit. He can do it.
Yeah, we know that. I mean, I know. I've listened to Meek for a long time. So has M.Reck. We know he could hold his own against Game. He didn't need help.
Fuck no.
But you know what? I think it helped his confidence because the whole Drake thing, it's like he held his own against Drake on that diss, but Drake's fans just like overwhelmed him, I think, you know, like, and I don't blame him, you know, like with all the memes and the L, hold this L. I mean, think about getting that for a whole year, bro. You can't catch no W's.
That's fucking insane. But
you're still making money, but like you want to feel the people.
But if his diss record towards Drake would have bashed him, it wouldn't have been none of that.
You know what I think? I think he waited too long to come back at Drake.
And he needed stronger lyrics.
Yeah, he let that Drake thing just sit out there for weeks, and people love it. And then you dropped it late. It was too late.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
There was no way to come back at that point.
Yeah, I'm basically speaking from a rapper standpoint.
Okay, rapper standpoint.
Another rapper do things the way you're not supposed to do it. So that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? On the record, I say, if I was Meek, I would have bashed Drake. If I was Meek, I would have body Game. If I was Meek, I'd have body Buttons.
And immediately, right?
I'm an angry rapper looking at a fellow rapper fuck up.
Would you let 24 hours pass?
Say it again?
Would you even let 24 hours pass?
No. I'd have been right on his ass.
Okay, let me catch M.Reck up. So M.Reck, basically, he's saying, when he said, I would have bashed Game, I would have bashed Drake and all that, he's saying, I would have came right back at him, flaming him hard.
And nobody would have.
I agree.
Right.
As you're supposed to.
And M.Reck's a rapper too. He said, as you're supposed to. Come right back at him. Don't even give him a chance to breathe. You think a boxer lets the guy get up and catch his breath real quick? He goes right back in and goes for the knockout, right?
Right. And you know what's crazy? You're exactly right. And you know what's crazy? the stuff that I was saying on the record about Meek,
Yeah.
if I was one of his friends telling him that,
Yeah.
he wouldn't even get mad.
Okay, so let's get back. Let's get into these bars right here. Okay.
That's
So
bullshit, boy.
I liked how you said I'm Apollo in the ring, getting the Rocky reference in there. I like that. Right.
Right.
That was hard. What did you like, Rec? Tell me what you liked about the track.
I don't know the exact bar, but he said pretty much something to the effect of, "Don't get schooled like Meek." You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Didn't get schooled like Meek? Oh, yeah. You said, damn, I wrote it all down scribble, bro, before we got on here. Just let me go through it. You said something about school. Oh, yeah, about your flow. Your flow coached Meek. You're like the teacher.
And that's really stemming back from One Shot Kill.
One Shot Kill. Let me know. What we talking about here, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you about. That text message story led to One Shot Kill. That was the first diss record from me to Meek. And it's a lot of people that know about that diss record.
But it didn't catch fire.
It didn't catch fire.
So Cyssero has a record called One Shot Kill around the Gilly time, the Gilly Meek beef time.
Right.
And that was the first Meek diss record, but didn't catch fire like this one did. This one caught.
This one caught fire.
Your timing was impeccable for this one. I'm going to be honest.
What'd you say?
Your timing was impeccable because it caught fire.
Right. And this one caught fire. The One Shot Kill, it did its damage because Meek took down the picture.
Okay, so when you released One Shot Kill, he took the picture down from Instagram. So it worked.
Oh shit!
That's all I wanted
Crazy.
to do, though. I didn't want it to catch. I didn't care about it.
You wanted to show him. You shot it. You just shot a warning shot real quick. Like, yo, this is gonna go a different way. If you want to just jump out the window, put pictures of me on Instagram, and say "fuck me."
Right. Without even hollering at me.
Yeah, holla at me like a man first, right?
Right. You would have found out I didn't mean that text. It was a joke. You know
Yeah, it was a joke text. It wasn't even real.
Right.
Because if you meant it, you would have texted him directly.
Yeah, if I meant it.
Yeah. Or you would have dissed him with Gilly.
Right.
It would have happened.
Yeah, that wasn't. I didn't mean
Sometimes people don't think logically, man. You know, especially when they're in the midst of a battle.
Right.
Okay, so Game Diss Meek 92 bars 30 was mine. We got to that already. I like. And then you have this new series. Oh wait, so do you think Beans was a traitor?
Do I think Beans was a traitor? From what?
From being in studio with Meek, right?
Yeah.
He spoke too much, right? He said too much to Game. We addressed that earlier, and we said the same thing. Beans probably didn't mean to say so much, but he did.
Yeah, he kind of jumped the fence a little bit.
Yeah. He should have just called Game and said, yo, I don't want to have no problem with you, man. We're cool, you know?
Right.
And that was it. You didn't have to go the extra mile and give him ammunition.
Yeah, I knew. No.
Yeah, it went a different way.
Yeah, because, the way it looked, everybody looking like, oh, shit. Sigel was riding with Meek on this. And if Sigel really felt like, no, I'm not going to, he should have did that behind the scenes. That shouldn't have been publicized, like him stepping out.
Yeah, so he agrees, Rec. He agrees that it shouldn't have been publicized. A little bit too much was said. A little less should have been said.
He
Facts.
He pissed them off. It looked like a violation.
Now, do you think they should have fucked him up, though? I don't think so. It's Beans. He's sick.
I'm not in it. Look, I'm not in it.
Yeah, I know you're not in it, but I'm just saying,
violation.
It
looked like a violation.
It's a violation, yeah. But he's an old man now, you know?
Yeah, it's a violation of a code that he kind of did. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, they're looking at it like you embarrassed us too much.
A little bit, yeah.
You're trying to destroy O'Malley's career here, basically. Right? No, seriously, I'm serious. He's trying to. That's how they took it. That's that much of a violation. Like you're trying to destroy somebody's career.
I don't know what.
So you got to get pushed down off your. You got to get pushed down.
He drew. Obviously, he drew.
You know what I like though? He got pushed down. Went right back on stage and said, King of Philly's back. I'm going to represent us properly. I was like, damn, he just got messed up too, right?
The way he did it even looked funny to me.
The way
It felt so funny.
it felt funny the way Bean said that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, is he throwing shots at me?
Oh, yeah, I thought so. I titled the news story. I said throwing shots at Meek.
Yo, I felt like that as soon as he did it. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? I felt myself.
Wreck, you felt the same way. He was throwing shots at Meek. Yeah.
I felt myself getting angry for Meek. Like,
The real king.
Oh, you were angry for Meek?
like, damn, he just put you on this song and you just gonna jump out there and cross him and throw shots at him like that?
That's true. Yeah. So Cyssero said he was mad for Meek because Meek just put you on a song and now you're dissing Meek?
Split second, I got mad for Meek.
This is like confusing at this point, and unfortunately, I mean, I'm going to speak for me, Cyssero. You don't have to be affiliated. I think Game's winning right now. I hope Meek responds tomorrow. For Philly, I hope Meek responds tomorrow.
That's why I be feeling like I be wanting to step up, because in these type of situations, I would be dealing.
You want to rep for Philly.
I want to rap. I want to be frontline. I be dealing with these rappers.
So that's why you kind of threw a shot at Game too, because you and Meek have your problem. But fuck that. This is a Philly thing.
I'm on it like this. I see a bunch of fuckery going on around me, and I got my own personal shit going on with Game.
Yeah.
I feel like poking, competitively poking at Meek. I feel like doing it because I feel like he's not holding it down like I would be doing.
Right. So Meek's not representing Philly properly to your standards.
I'm just saying.
Everybody feels like that, Cyssero. You're not alone, okay?
Right.
There's two other people on this call that feel the same way you do. You're not alone in this, all right?
Right.
I root for Meek too, even though, I haven't spoken to Meek in forever. I don't want to see the guy. The guy's very talented. I know he's emotional, but he's talented. And I don't want to see his whole career done. And plus, so many people depend on him doing well in Philly.
Right.
He's a gateway for Philly to come out and be, a lot of artists. Look at ARAB, Dark Low, there's so many artists in Philly. Quilly. There's so many artists in Philly that need Meek to win.
Yeah, Meek.
Or Meek at least. I thought Meek. This is what I thought, bro. When this happened, I was like, this is good, man. This is going to motivate Meek to at least hold his own in this battle, because it's going to be hard to beat Game, because Game is vicious with the bars too. But if they fucking just hold their own and call a draw, Meek's back at it.
Right.
DC4.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Right.
I hope Meek comes back and drops DC. He's supposed to drop this Friday, right?
What, DC4?
Is it?
I ain't sure.
Yeah. I don't know. So what do you think's going to happen? I'm looking forward to it, though. And I know as a fan of bars, you're probably looking forward to hearing it.
I'm going to bump that shit if it's hot, just like I bumped.
Hell yeah, you're going to bump. See, he's not a hater. He's going to bump it.
Okay, let me ask Cyssero
Okay.
a question.
Oh, Rec wants to ask you something, sis.
Now, if Game responds to Cyssero, I guess is Cyssero prepared to respond back to Game?
Are you prepared to go back at Game if he says something about you in another diss song?
He won't, but he won't respond.
He said he won't respond, but
if he did give me the honor of giving me a lyrical challenge, a lyrical duel, I spank that boy. So I'll hold it down though.
He said if he gives me the honor of saying my name, I'll spank him.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. Salute. That's what I want to hear.
But that's a joke though. That's a joke. I think I will hold my own though.
Yeah. It's a joke. Okay, so but see, bro, be cocky, bro. You got bars, bro.
I can't be too serious about that.
I mean, we're talking about, you'd hold your own against Game.
Yeah, that's my real answer. I will
Yeah.
hold my own.
Yeah. But you throw a shot back.
I will hold my own.
Yo, what did you think about that cheesesteak fiasco going on there? That was kind of corny, right?
That was just funny. That's typical Game, man.
Oh no, I liked how Game was doing that. What was corny? I'm gonna be on, and I'll speak for you, sis. Okay, you don't have to speak. When TikTok, whatever his name, Tick215, went down there 3 hours later 3 hours later, bro.
He called him Tic Tac.
Take whatever's there. TikTok 215. I can't keep up with all these names, Cyssero. You know, like.
This guy be destroying people's names.
I can't, these names. Just call yourself Take 215. Why Talk 215? What the hell does that mean? I know what the 215 is, but what's the Talk? 215's Philly area code. I get it. But what's the TAK for, man? Just call Take. It's easier.
This shit is fucking.
So what do you think about him going down there 3 hours later, bro?
Nah, he was doing what he was supposed to do. You know, you want to go check up on that. See it.
Yeah, but he should have gone. Like, you don't wait 3 hours. If you're gonna really check up on it, go right away.
Did he know right away?
I'm gonna tell you. I looked at it live. All right. Game, and then his posts were 3 hours apart. He deleted it since, but we know DJ Academics records everything.
Right. True.
You know, DJ Academics lives in Philly.
He did?
Just put you on. Yeah.
Wow. DJ Academics is
He's definitely from Philly, bro. He went to the Drake concert, bro.
He ain't post about me yet, man.
Well, you might need to at him because he definitely he definitely went to the Drake concert. I like DJ Academics though. He's dope.
Yeah, I like DJ Academics. I keep up with DJ.
Yeah, DJ Academics.
He hustles. He hustles. That kid's up. No, he's always up, getting the new stories.
Yeah.
But basically, the cheesesteak thing. Okay, so Geno's. He went to Geno's. This is what I thought it was funny. Okay, let's just have some fun with it. So he went to Geno's, right? And that's the commercial steak place. But then he said, Misha, this was in your video. This is the only steak place I know. I ain't from Philly. But we all know Max has got the chicken and steak. I've been to Max's before. It's fire.
Right.
That Jones fire. And there's always a line. Right?
Yeah, true.
So Game's not going to wait in line, especially in Philly in the midst of a beef. He's going to send somebody in to get the steak. That looked like a cheesesteak from Max's, though, to me in that photo.
It did look like a Philly cheesesteak. It looked like a Max's.
It looked like a Max's. It was nice and soggy and, beefy, not dry. Geno's is a little dry to me. I don't like Geno's.
Geno's don't chop their steak up. It's just like a fucking...
Yeah. Yo, there's another cheesesteak place that was super whack to me when I was there. It's under a bridge, and, it looks like a crack alley. And it's just all windows, but it's a famous spot, huh? Yeah, where the hooker spots, where the stripper spots are at.
I never eat there, bro.
It was disgusting, bro. And this was supposed to be fire. I was like, nah, this ain't it. You out of pocket with this one. Yo, Dark brought me to a fire cheesesteak place that was right next to Arita's.
Arita's cheesesteak place.
It had to be around his way. He's not from North Philly. He's from South Philly. Those guys?
South Philly got it.
Or West Philly. Maybe they're in West.
I think I know which one you're talking about too. I just don't remember the name.
It starts with, is it Frederick or something? I don't know. It's fire.
I can't remember. The best cheesesteak spot in Philadelphia though is called Delisandro's.
Delisandro's that's in the city, right? Where all the rich people live?
It's on Ridge Avenue.
Is that in the main city? I don't know. I don't live in Philly, bro.
It's right on the crust of the city,
You got to be rich to live in this area?
Like Roxborough, Manny Young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, so talk about your lit series. You got this lit series coming out.
Ooh. Yeah, boy, that lit series is gonna be a motherfucker, man. Basically, it's a three CDs back to back. Is that my phone?
Yeah. Cancel that.
I can't see it. I reject it for now.
Yeah, reject that.
The Lit series is the 3 back-to-back. I call it an album because it sounds like an album, and I'm gonna put it out for free, and I'm gonna sell it.
Okay, so everyone check for Lit series. When's that coming out?
I think the first Lit is called Losing Isn't Tolerated, and it's probably gonna come out this September, October, November, maybe like October, November.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real, Cyssero. You're waiting too long to put it out.
Huh?
You're gonna wait too long to put it out.
I was still gonna drop some videos.
I think you should just fucking drop it next week, bro.
No, I still got some more videos.
He said no. I said you got momentum though now, bro.
Damn, I don't know.
Yeah, let me ask Cyssero this question.
Your joint's going crazy? You there?
The volume on my phone is low.
I can hear you.
It's hard to hear you now because of that dumb phone call.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, Rec, ask him one more question. I'll relay it to him.
All right, cool. How does Cyssero sustain his life? Like, does he just eat off rap, or you out hustling?
Okay, how do you make a living?
Basically, rapping.
Rapping. So you do shows?
Yeah, man. Features, battling. Got some bread off battling.
Okay, battling, features.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
If people want to do business with you, how do they reach you? They go to your Twitter, right?
Yeah.
His number's on there. He answered it, so he's definitely about his business. How do you feel about Shorty Low passing, man? Because that was a good friend of mine.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to him an hour before he died. We were doing this series called Road Tripping, where we just talked about the news and stuff. Like we jump in the car. I was actually whipping his ride, the ride that crashed, man. You know, this was a good friend of mine. We saw each other every week. We've been friends for 8 years.
Wow.
Actually, almost 10 years. Yeah. So like, and talked to him an hour before. He was excited. We've done like 60 episodes. We're at 60 episodes. Like, say like this. He actually, the last thing he commented on was Sean Kingston going crazy on Game. And he was like, what is that, Ox from Belly over there? Like, what is going on over there? He was like, boy, that was crazy. You know, and he passed, man. Do you remember, did you ever meet Low or anything? Or
No, never came across Low before, man. You know.
what was your favorite Low song, man?
The song I was rocking with, though, the one we was doing the run dance in it.
They know.
Yeah.
That guy was an amazing guy. Amazing spirit, bro.
Yeah, I had a crazy freestyle.
R.I.P. Shorty Low.
Rest in peace, Shorty Low. I did all my crying earlier on this week, and it's about keeping his name alive now. So we'll just keep it alive.
Man, hell yeah, man. Rest in peace, Shorty Low.
Rest in poor Shorty Low. Well, Cyssero, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, salute.
Man, it was an honor.
Yo, you guys, you're awesome. You're actually our first interview. We usually just banter back and forth and do thousands of views, tens of thousands of views. Now we got our official interview. We're on our way to becoming the new Breakfast Club from the house.
Right.
He said it. Let's get it.
You got to put that in the universe, right, Cyssero? Like, Cicero's going to blow up this year. This year and next year, he's going to have a nice little rap career going on.
I'm glad you said that. Now, Cyssero, make sure you give Jordan Tower and M.Reck all your exclusives. Any interviews and also songs.
You're talking over him.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I said.
He said, shoot the exclusives to us first.
Hell yeah, man. Just make sure I got those emails, man. I get them all to y'all.
Oh, yeah. You got our email. You got mine now. I'll give you his.
I got yours, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for Cyssero coming through. M.Reck, as always, come on, man. Every day with us.
Appreciate Cyssero.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you got the facts that you were looking for, the insight from a real young Philly bull. And this is us signing off.